Hey, welcome to 5 and 5. We've got 5 tips in 5 minutes to improve your business. I've got Greg DeSimone with us from Catapult Advisory Group. We are talking private equity. Hot topic, how do we get more money for our roofing businesses and what can we do to improve the value? Greg, I need your 5 best tips. Let's get into it. Number 1,
build a company that is growing both on the top line and on the bottom line, like net profit, how much cash you take out. Companies that are growing at better than 10% a year and have better than 10% profitability get a 20 to 25% premium on the average company. So that's first and foremost. How do you do that? Second tip, build a team that you can rely on so that it's not all on you. If you have a second layer of management where you have people that are in charge of sales, you have people in charge of delivery, you have people in charge of product and services, customer service, you have a team that you are relying on and it's not all on you, that makes you more valuable because you're building an asset, not a job where it's all dependent on you. Tip number 3, processes. It's great having a great team, but if no one knows what they're doing, they all have to talk to each other and figure it out each time. That's not great. Or if someone leaves and you got to have a person off the job to train the new person, that's not good. If you have standard operating procedures and an infrastructure of processes built in place where it's next person up, if someone leaves or someone gets promoted, the next person up takes that person's spot. You have those processes in place, that makes you more valuable. Again, you're creating an asset versus having a job. People that write big checks want to buy an asset. They do not want to buy your job. 4 and 5 are a little bit different. 4 is most companies, particularly private equity, do not want to take on your legal liability and they want to know that your employees are your employees. Hire your employees. Do not pay them 1099. I don't care if your employees say, I want to be a 1099. They're not allowed to be if they're working only for you and you're their only source of income. Hire them, pay them properly, pay them the right benefits, make sure your cost structure is correct. Guarantee you in the end that will get you a bigger check from a private equity firm or any other big investor. And lastly, stop putting all the crap through your P&L. Show a profit. Do not do, I call it nicely, aggressive tax planning, which is throwing as much personal expense as you can into your business. Run your business so that it shows a profit on its own. If you can show a P&L and the profit that you're showing in the P&L is the profit you're going to tell the private equity firm and they know that's your profit, you're going to make more money versus here's my P&L, but let me tell you where the real money is. Let me tell you what the real profitability is. That won't get you a big check. No one's going to trust that they can actually make enough money if you have to explain where the profit is versus showing them where the profit is. Those are my top 5 tips.
Greg DeSimone, catapultadvisorygroup.com. We did it. Those are great tips. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it, and we'll talk soon.